Okay, today's June 19th. I popped down here. It's a little exciting, so I'm a little out of breath, but I popped down and noticed one of the albinos laying babies, so I'm going to take some pictures of them. I'll try to remain calm while she's laying these babies, but hopefully you get to see a really good video of her laying babies. So there's one baby sitting on top. I'm going to try to get just a few close-up shots before I let it go. Right there. So, there you go. I'm going to back her up a little bit. So far I see a couple babies. Seeing some prematures already. It's never a good sign. She was really big. We're going to see there's quite a few slugs already. Another slug popped out. Not a good sign. She lost so much weight. I figured, those babies should be beautiful and tons of them because she lost so much weight. But, it happens. There's not much you can do about it. Looks like a little stillborn right there. The little baby on top of her don't even look good. Looks like it's in a little premature, a tad bit premature. So, we'll see. We'll see. But she lost so much weight. I want to get her big anyhow, get her fat again, and not just to breed her, but just to get her healthy again, because she's lost so much weight. So far it's not really looking good, but it's not all about the babies anymore, when you get into this. You want your animals healthy and stuff. Now that's strange. There's a normal. There's a normal in there. Oh, there's an awful lot of yolks. Dang. Why is there normals in that litter? Very strange. Very strange. She was bred with a, here's another daggone slug. Some things are pains in the butts. She was bred with a Sunglow. Oh, damn slugs are something else, man. She's got some healthy babies in her, but there is going to be quite a few slugs. There was a hypo head albino male I put in with her, so maybe that's what happened. I just didn't think he was in long enough, but he does the job. He's been producing all my babies here in the last few years. And so, yeah, the hypo did it again. So I'm really anxious. I have a couple Sunglow litters that should be popping out, and I just can't wait to see them. There's another one of your things you don't want to see is another daggone slug. But, you know, as a rule of thumb, normally when you have a lot of slugs, the female really never loses this weight. And if you can see her, she is severely skinny, lethargic looking. So she has some babies in there. Those few babies, I'm sure, did not make her lose that weight. So we'll see. And here's another thing. She just shed for me 2 weeks ago. Look at the board. I'm looking at the card because they have this. If you watch my last video, the gestation period is about 123 days, and that's from the time you see them ovulate and 100 days after you see them shed, something like that, you know. Now these are from this is information from the big guys who have hundreds of these boas, and that's their average. But her, I missed her ovulation. I picked her up in December, the 10th, matter of fact, this year, or 07. She shed on December 16th, and she was put with a Sunglow on the 16th. And that's the last animal I had put with her, written down. But she was with the hypo, but like I said, it was just to see if she was in the mood, and I didn't see any copulation. But you see in the lower back, look how skinny she is. She looked to me like she was going to throw out 100 babies, and as you can see, she's not. So, but you know what? You get to see it. You know, a lot of people don't get to catch their boas laying babies. Oh well. Let me see. She was eating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 meals since breeding season. Yep. And then the last 2 meals she refused. So that's why she's so daggone skinny. But here comes a big, large lump, and it might be a whole bunch of slugs. Or it could be a couple babies, but we'll see. She shed on April 27th. And if you go from 100 days from April 27th, she wouldn't have been due for quite a while. Like August or something. You know, or in, way late July. So the sheds, you cannot go by the sheds. I know these big guys say it, but not all of them do that. She shed on April 27th. And she didn't have a shed. That was her only shed she did since I owned her. And I keep very good records. Very, very good records.